Hi, and welcome to Business as Usual. I'm Daneen O'Donnell, and today I'm in downtown Butler at Totalus with Kayla Fleming. How are you today?
Doing good.
So the first thing that I heard about this business was the word boba. And some people have no idea what boba is. So let's start with that. What is boba?
So boba was originated in Taiwan. It's like a bigger version of the tapioca balls that are in tapioca pudding. And then it's transformed into flavored jellies that are at the bottom of the drink. And the most popular ones are popping pearls, which is interchangeably, it's called either boba tea or bubble tea. And boba usually has the tapioca, and bubble has the popping ones.
Okay.
And what's so fun about the popping ones is when you drink it and they pop, it has fruit flavors in it. And if you've ever been to like frozen yogurt places, sometimes they have those that you can put on top of your frozen yogurt.
Oh.
And some people recognize them that way.
Okay, so the popping ones, they're still tapioca or no?
No.
They're just like a...
Yeah, it's like somebody asked me how it was made yesterday, and I was like, I don't know, it's science. It's like a little film, almost like a fruit gusher, but like super, super thin.
Oh, that sounds
and then
so
you bite
fun.
into it, yeah.
Yeah, so I have tried it before, and it's like just little bubbles in your tea,
Yeah.
and it's all very flavorful.
Yeah.
So I know it's very popular. How did you come up with the name Totalus?
So Totalus is derived from the Petrificus Totalus spell in Harry Potter, which is like the freezing spell. And we started with ice cream. So that's where it all kind of came together.
What would you say are some of your most popular items here?
Drink-wise, our most popular is Callie's Witchy Brew, which is in Callie's Lemonade. It's popular because it almost looks like a sunset. It has red with the popping pearls, yellow, and then butterfly PT flower. And it's dark blue, and when it hits the lemonade, it turns into like a dark purple, and it's just very aesthetically pleasing. And my daughter came up with it. That's who Callie is. So all of the lemonade on her menu, she gets a portion of the sales, and we split it. So we take a portion to cover all of the costs and everything. A portion gets put into a savings account that she doesn't know exists, and then she gets a portion to spend however she pleases. And she goes through that money quicker than
I was going to say she knows it exists now.
Yep. And then probably our buffalo chicken dip panini is probably our most popular panini. And then the tumblers, the tumbler vendor is amazing. She's so sweet, and she just like nails it every time. So
tell us a little bit about some of the food items that you have here.
So we have paninis and our 9-cheese mac and cheese every day. The mac and cheese is my mom's recipe. In the winter, we have daily soups. The cookies are all made by my grandma. She actually got her kitchen certified and everything just to have them in here. We have the sweet gremlin in here sometimes. The Chosen Crumb, which is a vegan bakery, has their stuff in here. Their case is over there. And then we have bubble waffles, which is a fresh waffle. Instead of having the traditional indents of a waffle, they just bubble out. And we fill those with our homemade ice cream, whipped cream. We have a bunch of variety of toppings. And then we have cinnamon rolls and variations of it with savory rolls. And all of that is my mom's recipe. And she came up with the recipe in COVID.
And I saw that she came up with a recipe for peanut butter, which is sort of a flagship ingredient. So how long, she developed that during COVID?
Yep, yeah, during the lockdown, she stress bakes. So she just made cinnamon rolls for the entire neighborhood and was like dropping them off on people's porches. And a lot of people were like, what's the recipe? And she never gave it. And I was like, no, you really can't give it away.
Yeah, it's a top ancient secret, huh? Well, that's really fun, and I noticed you put that into your baked goods, and I saw all your different kinds of flavored ice cream too, which sound amazing. But as I looked around the store, I saw so many fun things, and one of the things I loved was the witches' hats and costumes. So tell us about some of the things that you sell in this store.
Yeah, so I started off as a vendor in a various shops with like my fudge and my chocolate, and my mom had her woodworking.
Okay.
So whenever I envisioned a storefront, I kind of wanted it to have a feel of like if Mr. Weasley owned a shop on Diagon Alley and it was just like muggle stuff. So having local vendors kind of fit into that. And then it was kind of like a way for me to give back the same way that I had the opportunity. So we have roughly 50 different small businesses that are within Butler County throughout the whole shop.
So I wanted to ask also, I heard you mention something about the tour of suites or something that the chamber has, or I'm sorry, Butler Tourism has that. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so there's a little card that you can get from the Butler Tourism, and it has different spaces on it that are places that have suites throughout Butler County. And you go and you get a little stamp on each one, and then whenever you turn it in with the stamps completed, there's a prize that they pick the winner out of all of the cards that were turned in.
That sounds like a really fun way to sample all the delicious treats all around town.
I was like, I want to go on it myself.
And I noticed you have places here that people can sit and relax and kind of hang out. So are people allowed to come and just hang out when they get their food and stuff? Homework, things like that?
Yeah, you're allowed to sit, hang out. It's a nice hangout spot. We've had a few people come on like first dates here, and it makes I love it. Like you can always tell. There was this one couple that it was their first time meeting, and they were in here for like 3 hours just talking about all of the nerdiest things, and it made me so happy. And then she came in again, and they're still they're working on it, and I'm like, that makes me so happy.
So nice. You can say you were responsible,
right?
Now I also saw baby products back there. Tell us again how many vendors you have that bring things in here.
We have about 50.
That's incredible.
Yeah, we have tumblers, photography. Abigail, the girl that does the photography, goes out on hikes with her friends and family, and she just takes the most breathtaking pictures. There's some plants. We have KB Baby Creations does bows and bibs and that kind of stuff. And then we have a few crochet people, and the one in the back crochets little baby outfits, and they're so
nice.
cute.
Now, how can people find out more about Totalus and your hours and menu items, things like that?
Our biggest footprint is on Facebook. We have an Instagram and a TikTok, but we don't use them as often as I would like. And we do have a website, and we're on DoorDash and Uber. So our menus are available, DoorDash, Uber, and then every time we have a new menu, it's the cover photo on our Facebook page.
Very nice. Well, Kayla, I can't tell you what a pleasure it's been to come in here and learn about your business and that 9-cheese macaroni and cheese, if you mentioned. I know I'm going to have to come here for that. For Armstrong, this has been Daneen O'Donnell with Business as Usual. Thanks for watching this episode of Business as Usual. If you want to see more, just click on the playlist button up here. To keep up to date with all the shows from the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, you can click on the subscribe button down here. See you next time.